soon forget. So listen and you won't regret. Be true to yourself. Don't
April 6, 1999. Cartoon icon SpongeBob SquarePants has displayed a seemingly one-off rock show to express regret over a gag gone too far.
I mean, it just gone mental. I don't know if he was on speed or coke, but it was like, enough with the knickers, man.
However, after the overwhelmingly positive reception the featured song Ripped Pants, major labels came knocking.
There was a moment in time where he was the most sought after musician out there.
SpongeBob went on to sign with Geffen Records and find international success with his unique brand of surf rock.
At the time, he was kind of the only cat playing that beach surf rock type stuff. You dig?
Before the stress of the road and overindulgence caused his music career to go belly up.
I mean, here's this guy, he's got all the talent in the world, and he just throws it away. And why? Because he cares more about the needle than his fans.
This is SpongeBob SquarePants, behind the music.
Come on, buddy. Thank you. Step on back.
In the late 1990s, SpongeBob SquarePants became a household name when families around the world fell in love with his self-titled television show. Originally written for adults, the show was reworked to be geared towards children, but many of the adult-themed jokes remained.
Well, my kids were watching it, so I decided to check it out. And I thought, a sponge living in Bikini Bottom. I think I've seen this flick before. Just last night. You dig?
The combination of adult and children's humor made the show a hit with family audiences. Though he had found success as an actor, SpongeBob still harbored ambitions for what he considered to be his true passion, music.
Well, I first met SpongeBob in spring of, I believe it was 1998. I was actually on a surfing trip in Maui with some actor friends. And a mutual friend of ours, Nicolas Cage, actually introduced us at a tiki bar. And I had known him as an actor, but we really bonded over music. Actually, there was a famous artist, Fatso Slim, famous Polynesian ukulele player from the 50s. We both considered him an influence. So we bonded over that, and he actually confided in me that what he really wanted was a career in music.
During filming of an episode in Season 1, SpongeBob got the break he so desperately wanted. The episode called for an emotional ending, so SpongeBob convinced the director to allow him to assemble a band and perform an original number called Ripped Pants. To SpongeBob's relief, the public's reaction was overwhelmingly positive.
Someone told me I should listen to SpongeBob's new song, and I said, SpongeBob? The children's cartoon? Are you putting one on me? And then I listened to it, I thought it was great.
However, the music was not without its critics.
I mean, he's a cartoon, man. That's not rock and roll, that's bullocks. You know what I mean? No, I don't care what No thinks. He's starting to look like a cartoon with all that Botox. He said what?
Despite the critics, the popularity of the song piqued the interest of major labels, including Geffen Records, who signed SpongeBob in the spring of 2000. Once signed, SpongeBob began an international tour, playing around the world to packed venues, allowing his natural stage presence and charisma to shine.
Well, I remember watching a show with Kelly and Jack, and I always got a good laugh out of it, but I didn't know he was a musician. And then I heard he was going to be on tour, and he was coming to Los Angeles, so we all went to see him, and I was just like, totally blown away. I mean, he was like a completely different person.
Despite positive reviews, the grueling tour schedule began to take a toll on America's favorite invertebrate, who started looking for an escape in all the wrong places.
You could clearly tell that the drugs were getting to him, and it was affecting the music. And it's like, the guy's so talented, it's like, can't we just take all the booze, the drugs, the women, and just put all that over here, and then let's let the music stand on its own, because it was so good. But he struggled.
By summer of 2003, the burnt-out star was routinely showing up late to gigs, and his onstage behavior was becoming increasingly erratic.
I mean, it was just pathetic, man. It's like, treat your body with some bloody respect.
The TV icon began to spiral both on stage and off, causing him to go further and further into isolation.
He had really gone into a shell at that point. Which is ironic, because he isn't a shellfish.
By fall of 2003, at the urging of those closest to him, SpongeBob finally decided to leave behind the fast-paced rock and roll lifestyle to focus on his thriving television show.
It's like, am I upset the guy's not making music anymore? Hell yeah, I'm upset. The guy's phenomenal. But, some guys are wired differently. Like, for him, I think it was the right move because he got out before it killed him.
Though ending in less than ideal fashion, the music career of SpongeBob SquarePants remains the stuff of legend, with his music leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of all those who have heard it.
I mean, life-changing man. As long as I live, I'll never forget that song. Who are you? Where am I? Sharon!